going on, guys? Welcome back. Marco here from Italy. Still in Italy, still downstairs here in my basement. Today I want to talk to you about plucking patterns. And that's kind of a funny lesson because I do receive a lot of messages from you guys asking me about showing you more advanced pattern, more advanced rhythmic pattern as well. And the funny thing is that I always think that you don't necessarily need to play difficult stuff. Obviously you can, and it is quite fulfilling to be able to learn something that is more advanced than what you're playing right now. But what I want to show you in this lesson is that you can still create beautiful sounding melodies and beautiful sounding chords with the most simple plucking pattern that we can learn on guitar. I'm talking about one of the first plucking pattern that me as well as you probably start playing with, okay? And so it's a funny, interesting lesson. We keep the right hand extremely simple, and we're gonna really challenge the left hand with some beautiful chords. Now, let's get started. Check my Patreon page, you can get the tab, okay? And let's see what's in this lesson. And thank you so much for supporting me, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. Now, the plucking pattern is extremely simple. We're only gonna have thumb, index, middle, and ring. So it's a 4 notes pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And one thing really important, guys, the thumb will always play the bottom 3 strings. So you can either play the 4th, 5th, or 6th string. The index is always on the 3rd string, the middle finger is always on the 2nd, the ring finger is always on the 1st. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple pattern, okay? Now the chord progression is going to go like this. You have E minor, a D major, and C. Okay, that's the first part. But we're gonna play these chords. Okay, that's the first part, very simple, okay? Now how does it work? The first chord is an E minor chord, and we're playing a basic triad up here on position 7. So the index finger is on the fret number 7, 1st string fret 7, 2nd string fret 8, 3rd string fret 9. That, guys, it's just a basic E minor triad. Now the thumb is on the 6th string, which is my root note. Then I have the 3rd string fret 9, which is another root note, E. 2nd string fret number 8 is G, which is the minor 3rd. And the 1st string fret number 7 is B, which is the 5th, okay? Basic triad. Now, the pattern is this one. You have the thumb on the 6th, index on the 3rd, middle on the 2nd, and a ring on the 1st. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now, if you notice down the second pattern, okay, I'm going to change the voicing of this chord. So I'm going to get rid of the index finger and I'm going to play the first open. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When I put together the whole thing, I will have the first pattern, 1, 2, 3, the second pattern, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Now the second chord is a D major chord, but we're going to play this D major chord like this. Beautiful sounding chord, okay? Now how does it work? The root note is on the 4th string, so the thumb will be plucking the 4th string. Then I have the 3rd string fret number 9, which is E, the major 9, okay? The 2nd string fret number 7, which is F sharp, the major 3rd. And the 1st string fret number 5, which is A, the perfect 5th. So I have basically a D add 9 chord, which is one of the most beautiful chords you will ever play on guitar. Beautiful sounding chord, open chord. The pattern is the same. The first round we have 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and the second round will have 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st open. Alright? So I'm changing again the voicing of this chord, the second time I'm playing the first open string. So when I play it together, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? It can be quite stretchy. Okay? You have 5, 7, 9. So that is basically a 5 frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets stretch. Okay? Okay? So far I have E minor, D, and the third chord is a C add 9, very basic chord, position 1, 3 times, and then a melody. Okay? So I have a C add 9 is a very basic chord, 5th string fret number 3, 3rd open, 2nd string fret 3, 1st open. Bam, that's it, okay? And the thumb is on the 5th, index, middle, and ring here. And I'm gonna do the pattern 3 times without changing the chord. 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th count, I have a very simple melody on a D major chord. We're not playing the chord, we're just playing the 4th string open, which is the root note, and the melody goes like this. Okay, so I start with the 1st string fret number 2, and I pluck with thumb and middle. Then fret 3, fret 5, and back to the fret number 2. Okay, so very simple. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you play the whole thing one more time again. Okay, so you want to repeat the first part twice, okay? And then you move on to the next section. Now guys, the second section is a little bit more challenging. We have chords and melody simultaneously here, but it sounds beautiful. Plucking pattern is the same, and it's going to sound like this. And then back to the section 1. Okay. Now how does it work? I have the first chord, which is E minor, and I have 2 notes. Okay. So I have the first note is the 1st string fret number 12. Okay. And I'm playing the 6th open, 3rd open, 2nd open, 1st string fret number 12. Okay. And then I go back to the fret number 7 with the index finger, and I do another full pattern, 6th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string fret number 7. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay. Now the second chord is a beautiful chord. It's a D add 9. Okay. So what I have here, I have the 4th open string. Okay, which is my root note. The 3rd string fret number 9, again that's the major 9 of D. The 2nd string fret number 7, which is the F sharp, major 3rd. And then I play the 1st string fret number 10 with a little finger here. And that's another D, so it's another root note. And I have exactly the same plucking pattern, guys. I have 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. And then on the second round, I will change the 1st string into an open string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. Okay, so okay, E minor, D, and then I play an A minor chord. That's a new one. Okay, so what am I playing? It's a basic triad. The 5th open string is my root note. Then I have the 3rd string fret number 9, which is E. Perfect 5th. The 2nd string fret number 10, which is A again, another root note, and the 1st string fret number 8, which is C, which is the perfect 5th. Okay, and so very basic chord. All right. Now what I'm playing here, I was thinking. Actually, the 1st string fret number 8 is C, which is the minor 3rd. Okay, and I'm playing exactly the same pattern. So I have the first round, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, Second round, same pattern, but we're changing the voicing, okay? So I'm going from fret number 8 on the first string to fret number 7, okay? So I have, which is a major 9, so A minor odd 9, okay? So I have first round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the same chord, A minor odd 9. So I have the same pattern repeated twice. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So when I put together the whole thing, I have E minor, D, A minor, and then we go back to the same section A. So E minor, D, C odd 9, 2, 3. Okay, and I finish exactly the same thing as we already learned this part, okay? And after the phrase, I play this beautiful E minor 7 odd 9, okay? So I play the 6th open string, and then I play with the thumb on the 4th string fret number 4, which is the major 9, the 3rd open, which is the minor 3rd, the 2nd string fret number 3, which is the minor 7, and the 1st string fret number 5, which is the odd 11. Beautiful chord. This is E minor 7, odd 9, 11. Beautiful, beautiful chord. So putting it together, take it step by step, and enjoy this super simple plucking pattern.